I position ICHRA as sort of the next frontier of the way that benefits is going to be delivered. I frankly think in certain markets it's going to be the product in those markets, and it's going to provide a different way for employees to buy health insurance and provide employees a different way that they interact with their health insurance.
If an employer seems frustrated with the group insurance model, or they don't want to be in the business of picking a health insurance company for their employees, or they don't want to choose what plan is right for the employee and their families, this is a way to alleviate that.
It is a tool in the consulting toolkit. It may not be a fit for every client, but it's something that needs to be evaluated, especially with market pressure right now. You know, most consultants are looking at, if you're fully insured, can we go self-funded? Can we look at reference-based pricing, narrow networks? ICHRA kind of fits in that ecosystem of different levers that can be pulled in order to potentially present cost savings, but also eliminate employers from the consistent pressure, especially on the smaller side, where they have a couple of catastrophic claimants, and it's basically, you know, flooding what else can be offered for the global group versus just isolating on those individuals.
Positioning ICHRA, I think, really is more so now just about educating, even if it's not necessarily the solution for right now. But maybe by the time that it is, it's something that they're comfortable with, something that we've talked about with them. They're comfortable enough to make that shift.
I am positioning the ICHRA to be a viable option for most of my clients. Like I said before, the group market, the increases are unsustainable. You know, a couple of years ago, we would talk to the clients about the ICHRA, and they would dismiss it pretty quickly because the group market, they were still able to sustain the bigger increases. But now here we are 2 or 3 years later, and the increases are getting worse. And now they're very much more receptive to having a very long conversation about the ICHRA, going through the feasibility of whether or not it's competitive and viable, and more often than in the past, changing over to the ICHRA and changing over to Take Command.